So what do we got? Money, money, money. Here's another
Money.
company I didn't really know anything about. That's because they're a defense startup. So
Yeah.
I don't pay as much attention to defense stuff probably as you do. But there's a company called True Anomaly, and they've raised 650 million in late stage investment money. And they raised more than $1 billion since 2022. Its total valuation is now 2.2 billion.
Wow.
And they already have factories in Colorado and California, and they have a very aggressive plan, I guess, for the next 18 months. And so this, yeah, they're doing space domain awareness, and they're doing other types of things like that for Space Force and for the rest of the military. And they said they mentioned the space superiority matters because China and Russia have turned space from a sanctuary into a contested warfighting domain. That's their press release.
Yeah. That contested language goes back to General Raymond, the first Space Force commander. That was his phrase, contested. Congested and contested was his exact wording.
And so we're countering in the private sector with a $1 billion valuation and testy language. So there you go. But good for them.
Yeah.
And I hope that that helps things. But that's a lot of money, and you gotta mention it.
You gotta. Yeah.
Well, here's some guys I've heard
of. Did you
say
that their valuation is only $2 billion?
2.2 billion.
I want to dig into that because that doesn't make any sense to me, right?
Yeah,
that's just a multiple of 3.
It's even less than that because they raised since they started in 2022, they've raised $1 billion.
Right. I don't know how you
get 650 million, and their valuation is 2.2 billion. It should be
higher than that.
Triple that.
Right? Yeah. I've got a philosophy here at LiftPort. It's like decacorn or nothing. Like we have to raise $350 million.
Yep.
If we only are valued at $1 billion, we have failed. Like our investors will not support that valuation. So it's got to be decacorn or nothing. And so I don't understand how a company can go from 2022, just 4 years ago, raise that much money and still only be valued that low. That's inconsistent with the market. I don't understand.
Yes, but Michael, you wish you were them right now.
I do, for sure I do. I'd be building an elevator on the moon, so different.
Yep. But and that's a good question, Sean. How much did they give up for that valuation? It's got to be a lot.
Yeah, I don't understand, and it's inconsistent with the rest of the industry.
You know what though? But it's a customer that basically has like one customer.
Yeah, good point on that for sure.
And so this is not a consumer product company. They're not making electronics or microchips. They can sell to anybody. They're making something for a specific customer, and probably a lot of it's classified.
Move to the next article though, because it kind of just proves the point I was just describing.